So we want to write a word problem for 8 divided by 5 to which a mixed number answer is reasonable. So we want the answer to be like a whole number and a fraction. And we know when we divide 8 by 5, we're going to have 5 goes into 8 one time, and 8 minus 5 has a remainder 3. And so we know the answer should be 1 and 3/5. So this is called a mixed number answer. But we need to explain why, and like how did you get 1? Of course, you can see from the long division here. And also, how did you get 3/5? Okay, so first of all, if your answer is a mixed number or a fraction, and make sure you pick an object that is dividable, so you can actually divide it up. Don't pick like computers, marbles, like those things that cannot be divided up. So let's see. We have 8 pizzas that are divided equally among 5 people. So how much does each person get? We know the answer is 1 and 3/5, but we need to explain why. Before we do that, we also need to, they ask us to explain why this is how many units question. Actually, how many units in one group question. And so what we do is we can write down a annotated multiplication equation. And so again, division problems come from multiplication. So we can write it as 5 people, the number of groups, times the question, how many units in one, how many pizzas in each for each person, equals 8 pizzas. So 8 here means 8 pizzas. I should also do that, 8 pizzas. So here the number of groups times number of units in one group equals the total number of units. So, and from this equation we can tell this is how many units in one, because the question mark asks how many pizzas in one person. So that is exactly how many units in one group question. So because again, you can see my answer here, 5 people corresponds to 5 groups, and 8 units divided among 5 groups. So we will get how many units per person. Okay, so to solve this question, I drew 8 pizzas, 8 circles to represent 8 pizzas. So first, we're going to give everybody one whole pizza. We're going to try to start from whole numbers. So we can give the first person a whole pizza, second person, third person, fourth person, fifth person. So each can get one whole pizza. So that's where the 1 comes from. Now for the remaining 3 pizzas, the remainder 3 pizzas, we're going to have to divide each pizza because we have 5 people. We divide each pizza into 5 equal parts and give each person 1 slice. So the first person get this slice, second person, third person, fourth person, fifth person. For the second piece of pizza, we do the same thing. And I think I'm missing, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's too many. So actually this slices should be, so we have 5 equal parts. So because each person gets 1 slice from each of the 3 pizzas. So 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5. That's a total of 3/5. So that explains where the 3/5 comes from. So the drawing, without even doing this long division, we are able to use the drawing to explain where the 1 comes from and where 3/5 comes from.